The way that I share Qigong is, I guess, pretty unique. You know, it's a culmination of my study with many different teachers. But where I like to begin every time in my own practice and every time that I teach is what we call bamboo in the wind, also known as the Hun Dun posture. So feet close-ish together, arms by the sides, fingers pointing down, crown of the head lifting up, and then a little softening of the knees. Take a few breaths. So breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth a couple of times. Just a little sigh, like letting go of some energy, right? Releasing. Again. One more time. From this arriving posture, we move into basic standing. So we're going to take our feet out to hip distance apart, approximately. Not too wide. Often people go too wide. We want to have our feet straight and parallel. So like I am, have a look down at your feet, like you're standing on train tracks. You're going to, again, connect through the soles of your feet. You're going to soften your knees. And you're going to start to notice this region, the qua. We want to have a sense of activity here. It's kind of like there's eyes, and the eyes are opening, and this little bit of activity or engagement comes through this region of the hips. We want to hollow our underarms. Again, lifting up the crown, and we're broadening across the front of the chest and the upper back. Take another breath. Open the palms of your hands. Breathe out through your mouth. You're already doing Qigong, right? We're only just beginning, but you're already engaged in one of the most core and fundamental practices, which is standing. Its traditional name is Zhangzhong. Take another breath. Can you feel your aliveness in this moment, your energy? Just checking in, applying a little bit of that Qi Ting, the listening. What do you notice? We always open the gates when we practice Qigong. We lift the arms with the palms up. And we create a circle up and around and overhead. And then we guide the arms down, the hands down the midline and back by the sides. And usually it's 3. So let's do it again. It's like setting the intention to come into the time that you've put aside for practice, whether it's right now or you decide to repeat this perhaps in the future. After the 3rd opening form, I want you to start swinging your arms, and I want you to use the heel of your palm to tap onto your hip region. And also I'm tapping my lower back, right? So if I turn around for a moment, I'm using the back of my hand to knock right opposite my belly button on my spine. Right? It's called knocking the door of life. Very common Qigong form. We refer to it as a conditioning and regulating style of Qigong. As you get into this little rhythm, I want you to start to turn your head a little bit, look off to the sides, and take some more of those breaths where you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. One more time. Come back to look forward. You can keep tapping. Now I want you to do a little variation now. So you're still going to tap your spine behind your belly button, but you'll see how I've brought my front arm and my front hand up, and I'm using the heel of my palm to tap my chest. right? Underneath the collarbone region, lung 1 region in terms of the lung meridian. Take another breath. Take it back down to the leg gates. Right? That's what we call the hip region, and start to slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down until you come back into stillness. Deliberately open the palms of the hands and lengthen the fingers. Point down. Create that little space in the underarms again. Stand a little taller, but again, a little softness in the knees. Close your eyes. And you'll notice how the feeling of chi, it's much more obvious. It's much more noticeable. Your aliveness, right? That's what you're sensing for. You're listening for. So we can easily discover our chi through these types of conditioning and regulating activity type forms like we just did. But another way we can discover our chi is with deliberate focused breathing. So I'm going to lift up your arms now and bring your palms up and have your palms face each other out in front of your chest. Okay? You're going to keep that little bit of space in your underarms, and you're going to put your mind between your hands. You can close your eyes or half close, but I want you to really focus between your hands and take a long breath in and a long breath out. Just breathe in and out using your nose. And just see if you can focus your attention right there between your hands. And just start to feel and sense and listen. Just after a few breaths, you'll start to really be able to notice and feel the chi. You'll notice that as you breathe in, there's this sensation of gathering. You might notice a slight pulling of your hands towards each other. And on the exhale, there's an expansion. So there's a yin and yang happening. The inhale builds the chi, and the exhale expands the chi. If your mind wanders off, then you'll lose that sensation, or you'll lose touch with what's happening. So put your mind back between your hands for another breath or two. Really slowly now, you can descend your arms. All right, so bring them down. Just go so slow. There's a saying, another saying in Qigong. It is, we move slowly so as not to startle the chi. I wonder what the traditional terms are for that. It's probably much nicer than the English one, right? But keeping yourself connected to the energy, right? Want you to use your breath. Inhale and let your arms rise. See if you can let the energy draw you up. And then exhale and let the arms descend. Right? It's the same principle as what you were just doing. You're focusing and you're using your your intent, to guide the energy. So the inhale is guiding the energy up, and the exhale is guiding it down in terms of the arms. Just find your rhythm. Nice and slow. really important just to get into your own flow. So these couple of Qigong forms that I've shared with you, they're really easy, right? They're really simple. You'll be able to do them without a video anytime. If you're wanting to bring some Qigong into your Yang Sheng Fa. Keep going for a few more. Just do one more. Let the arms come back down by your sides. Take another breath. Listen with Qi. Feel, sense. And then let's close the gates. Lift the arms just like you did at the beginning. Gather around yourself. This is yin and yang coming together here. We're drawing the yin energy from the earth up and the yang energy from the sky down. And it's meeting in your vessel. Right? It's meeting in your dantian. Nice and slow, no rushing. After the third closing form, bamboo in the wind, feet closer together, hands over the lower dantians, the lower abdomen, 3 breaths. There's your first little taste into Qigong with me.